Yes, students, as we are reading the unit Performing Arts in English Reader, today we are going to start a new topic, the art of magic. And here is the description of a famous magician named PC Sorcar. So you are instructed to read the following newspaper clipping. Okay, Taj Mahal vanishes for 2 minutes. New Delhi, November 9. The Taj Mahal vanished for over 2 minutes on Wednesday. Do you believe that? Leaving police, local officials, and the media stunned. Stunned means they were shocked to see that Taj Mahal has been vanished. Reported the Hindu newspaper. Means the Hindu newspaper reported that the Taj Mahal people became shocked to see Taj Mahal being vanished. Okay, on November 9. The disappearance of the monument was part of a performance by a magician P.C. Sorcar. Why why Taj Mahal has been disappeared? Why? Who did that? A famous magician. This was a part of a performance of a magician. Okay, PC Sorcar. He just kept the Taj away from your eyes. It was a perfect illusion. Illusion means deception. Deception means आंखों का धोखा कहते हैं ना हम. That is what. Illusion, deception. The paper quoted Sorcar as saying, quoted means said. The paper said that he can keep the Taj away from your eyes. For some seconds or for some minutes, you can say, Sorcar performed the feat in the afternoon from a distance of 400 meters. Meant Sorcar performed this act in the afternoon and he did that from a distance of 400 meters. This was his first performance in India after 1992 when he made a running train disappear. Means once PC Sorcar made a running train disappear in 1992. The 53-year-old magician is also credited with making the Victoria Memorial, a 19th century landmark in Calcutta, vanish in 1919 and an aircraft disappear in Hamamata in Japan. Yes, the 53 years old magician means PC Sorcar is 53 years old and is also credited with making the Victoria Memorial a 19th century landmark in Calcutta. He make it also vanished in 1990 and an aircraft he kept it away from your sight, you can say, in Hamamata in Japan. Okay, he make them disappeared from the sight for some minutes or for some seconds. It don't possess any supernatural power. This is the science of controlling the mind and willpower to create a psychic balance with the environment, Sorcar said. And when it is asked to Sorcar uh, about the things that above mentioned, he said that I don't possess any supernatural power, यानी कि उसके पास किसी तरह की supernatural power नहीं है. This is the science of controlling the mind. Means if you see that someone or something is disappearing from your sight, it is not actually, but it is a science. of controlling the mind. Means he every magician controls your mind, and they have willpower to create a psychic balance with the environment. So the magic also is an art. And now work with your partner as you are at your home, so you have no partner. Write down what your views about magic as a performing art. Is it a reality or an illusion? Okay, so you should have write some lines, or you can use your own ideas about magic. Okay, and tell me, is it reality or an illusion? And then we have some pictures here. Below you can see a few cartoons on Great PC Sorcar. Match them with their details by writing the correct number in the space provided. Means there is written in the boxes, and you have to match the boxes with the clip art, or you can say with the drawings. Okay, let's read this one. Mr. World is not pleased to see the wonders of the great Sorcar. Not there is wonder in his cards. Reprinted from Nabakalal, April 1916, p. 89. A similar cartoon about Sorcar was published in the Linking Ring, USA, June 1946. Means in this box, in this box, we have to collect the keywords. Means here we can see wonder in his cards. We take this keyword and then we start searching. Yes, here it is. So we match this with 1. Okay, and then we start another. The king is dead. Long alive the king of magicians. Chandi Lahiri, cartoon published in the Hindustan Standard. And now you will have to do this. I have done one for you, and now you will have to match the remaining ones. And the 3 is, this appeared in the famous French newspaper Paris, November 18, 1955. The political cartoon has featured his feat of cutting and rejoining a human tongue. You can see all the pictures, and then you have to we had did one, and then okay, you have only this picture, and then these 2 pictures you have to match them. Okay, and third one is, this appeared in famous French newspaper. Oh, we have read it. Okay, the last one is, the magic as seen by cartoonist Sufi at the demise of great Sorcar, reprinted from Jugantar, January 8, 1971. Sorcar passed away in Japan, where he was towering with his magic show. Yes, so you will have to match these wordings given in the box with the drawings. Okay, and now we'll start study this article on the great magician PC Sorcar. PC Sorcar is known to everyone for magic in the entire world. Means PC Sorcar is a famous person. Everyone knows him. and to millions in the many countries and continents where he has performed. Um, and wherever he has performed, everybody knows him, whether it is a country or a continent, everybody knows him. He is a famous person, he is a famous personality. He knew he had to have a great show, and when we arrived in Calcutta, now Kolkata, to look him up, we were thrilled to find he was about to open a long run in the new Empire Theatre there. And the narrator says, the person who is writing this article, he says, we knew, we knew he had to have a great show. We knew that he had have a great show, and when we arrived in Calcutta, now Kolkata, means at that time Kolkata was called Calcutta, to look him up, we were thrilled, means we were very excited to find he was about to open a long run in the new Empire Theatre, means he was going to perform in New Empire Theatre. We changed our flight, means they planned to go somewhere, but they changed their flight to see, to watch PC Sorcar show. What magician wouldn't have this? We could not miss, means they couldn't miss the program, the show of PC Sorcar. We found Sorcar backstage at rehearsal and setup, means the narrator says that they found Sorcar backstage where he was rehearsing with his staff and setup and a task which takes about 40 hours, means he was rehearsing a task which was about 40 hours. In fact, 40 hours means 1 day and more. In fact, the theater closed completely for 1 day to permit this, just because he had to perform a task which took about 40 hours. That is why the theater was closed completely for 1 day. To permit this, we found a dozen lovely Indian girls working on silks and flowers. Okay, we can see here the girls are working on flowers and silk. I mean, they are embroidering, or you can say decorating the silk pieces of cloths. Why? Have you ever watched any magic show? Then you must have seen, the shiny cloths and the stage having different types of shiny things. So the Indian girls were working on silk and flowers. A stage crew of men, crew means a group of men lifting an automobile from the alley. Alley means a long, narrow passage to stage level, 2 floors up. A native orchestra means a stage crew of men, means the group a group of some men lifting an automobile. Automobile means on bike, or we can say a car, lifting from the alley, means a long narrow passage, to stage level, means they are lifting an automobile to a long from a long narrow passage to stage level, that was 2 floors up. Okay. And then native orchestra. Native means the orchestra which belongs to our country, Sorcar's own, and that orchestra was his own, playing wonderful Indian music, the bells, flutes, drums, etc. Everybody had a job, everybody was busy. Everybody was busy in doing something. At the box office, where Sorcar kindly fixed us up the seats, we saw the advanced booking sheets. At the box office, where Sorcar kindly fixed us up with seats, we saw, where we saw the advanced booking sheets, the people are booking the tickets in advance, page after page of sellouts and growing sales. The sales was growing often weeks in advance. The queue at the box office was an evidence itself, and it was the proof. The queue means the long line that was on box office to book advance tickets. That was a proof that were his sales were growing. Just for fun, as we moved around the city, we asked all sorts of people if they know PC Sorcar. Just for fun means we did know that everybody knows PC Sorcar, but फिर भी हमने पूछ लिया कि if they know PC Sorcar, क्या वो PC Sorcar को जानते हैं? Everybody knew him. Yes, everybody knew him. By the opening night, Sorcar had the front of the theatre alive with his publicity. The house was full, quite a few more men than women, and of every Indian type and reason. The house was full means the theatre was full, and we can see a number of people with few more men than men, means the men were more than women, and of every Indian type and reason, as characterized by their burdens. And we can say the house was full with every Indian type, means different people were from different reasons, and they had come from different states, we can say, as characterized by their turbans. अब किसी के चेहरे पे तो नहीं लिखा होता, तो आप उन्होंने कैसे पहचाना कि वो अलग अलग जगह से आए हैं? Characterized by their turbans. In India, there are different type of turbans. Okay, in Punjab is different, and then Rajasthan in different, and then South. So we can say that people from different states were coming there. Dresses, hair, उनके बालों से, उनकी ड्रेस से, उनकी टर्बन से we can guess कि वो कौन से स्टेट से आए हैं. The show ran 2.5 hours. The show lasts 2.5 hours, and we want to go on record as saying it was the finest all around magic show we ever saw. Means it was the best show, and that includes Thurston, Blackstone, Dante, Kalanag, and many others of the greats we have seen in our long magic lives. These are some, name of the plays that are very popular in magic shows. We base the comparison on the fact that Sorcar had more personnel. Personnel means staff employed in a service. Okay, so we can say Sorcar had more personnel. Sorcar has more staff members of his own than other magicians. He has more equipments, he has more varieties, he has his own orchestra, and had taken over a big theater for months. Okay, complete description of the show is impossible here. Means the narrator is saying that it is impossible to describe everything in this article. It is one of the largest illusions and beautiful stage settings, opening with production number that fills the stage not only with silks, flowers, clocks, numerous other items, but with people as well. Means the whole was not only filled with uh, silk, flowers, clocks, or numerous other items, but also filled with people. Sorcar has an ability to get laughs out of the most unlikely situations. Mean Sorcar can make us laugh in the unlikely situation. Means if we don't want to laugh, then he has an ability to make us laugh. In his production number, girls and boys kept bringing out racks, standing tea bars, etc., so that each time he seemed to have finished, they brought out another empty one, and sighing, he went back to producing. The audience got good laugh out of it. Means the acts that he plays was very humorous and people start laughing. His water from India produced with a dozen assistants, each in the garb of a region of India. Yes, ये तो आप सबने ज़रूर देखा होगा। जब भी आप मैजिक शो में जाते हैं तो एक लोटा या कोई बर्तन रखा होता है और उसमें वो पानी बिल्कुल उल्टा कर देता है और उसको फिर कहता है वाटर फ्रॉम इंडिया, है ना। तो ये जो मेन बात थी जिसमें ये कह रहा है कि his water from India produced with a dozen assistants, each in the garb of regions of India, and bearing empty glasses, और फिर वो empty glasses को भर देता था. Is a charming thing. A priest in an orange robe means a priest in an orange dress. Robe means dress. Comes in first, bearing a silver pitcher. उसके हाथ में सिल्वर pitcher है. Very small in appearance means we can't see it on a tray. He tells Sorcar it is water from India. Now, as the assistants come with their glasses, Sorcar calls out the name of the Indian region and fills their glasses. Okay, means Sorcar called out them by their not by their names but the names of their regions, and then fill their glasses with water of India. Finally, they are all lined up across the stage in a most colorful pageant. Pageant means a dramatic scene. Then they begin to leave the stage one by one, emptying their glasses in a silver lota as they go. This Sorcar uses as a running effect throughout the rest of the show. My next effect, water from India. It tickles the crowd. मीन्स इससे क्राउड जो है वो बहुत खुश हो रही थी क्योंकि वो हर एक शो के बाद ये वाटर फॉर फ्रॉम इंडिया वाला जो स्टेप है ये ज़रूर करता था. तो स्टूडेंट्स आज के लिए इतना ही. We will read the remaining pages in next video. Till then, bye bye.